The cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Ah, there we go. Hello guys and welcome to Let's Play Metroid Prime on the Wii. Well, I say Wii. This is hilarious because what's going on is this is more of a test for a capture device that I acquired. Initially, I was using a POG HD PVR, which it still works and I can still use it. The only problem is it doesn't really seem to take well with anything that's widescreen. And it doesn't do HDMI, so I'm having to use the an Elgato game capture, the original one, not anything particularly fancy, just solely because it works. Yes, Metroid Prime. Now, I'm going to be pretty honest. Oh. I do think this game is great. But it's not my favourite of the trilogy. Or quadrilogy if you like. Oh, hello. Yeah. There we go. Rest in pips. There we go. Blow that up. Ooh. Oh crap. Well, that one is. I see. There we go. Yeah, I have completely. I haven't played this for a while, so. I expect a few mistakes. You have downloaded a map for this area. Neat. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. And a lot of pipes. Jesus. How many pipes could you possibly need? Right. Now, This version I am playing is the Trilogy version. This is the one with the Wii controls. I do own the GameCube versions, however, but I thought I'd give the Wii version a shot again. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, that was completely pointless. Go this way. There we go. Now this is oh, ow. Can I get that? Thanks. I'm guessing those come later. Because I can't remember anything of this game. Oh boy. Actually, that's a lie. I do remember quite a bit of this game. I remember the final boss being a bit of a battle of attrition, but still good. Ow, damn it. Like I say, it's not my favourite out of the trilogy. My favourite's actually Prime 2. Weirdly enough. Ow, damn it. I'm taking that. Damn it. Can I just not... Apologies for all the throat clearing. Even though it's not really clearing my throat at all. It's doing a terrible job of that. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing we do this then. Oh, no, there we go. That was weird. Alright. Oh boy. Gonna do this and save. There we go. Grab the missiles. Now, I will not be doing a 100% completion run. I am not good enough for that. And in fairness, the only one I've actually managed to do is Metroid Prime 3. Only because it flat out tells you where everything is. Or at least when you find a thing. Oh, hello, what could this be? Ah, the Parasite Queen. Not a terrible first boss, just terribly easy. Right, Parasite Queen, Parasite Female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Oh, hang on. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutant origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Ah, boy. Oh, goodness. By the way, I am playing this on Veteran. And what's kind of hilarious about this whole thing is that this is probably the only time I have managed to defeat the Parasite Queen without taking a single hit. This is a reverse Let's Play curse. That's going to come up again in a few minutes' time. Be sure you got that noted. It's hilarious. Now people like Chugga Conroy and whatnot suffer from problems of ending up worse whilst playing through the game in Let's Play form. I don't have that problem. I don't seem to be having that problem. Although we do seem to have the problem of let's get the hell out of here. Got 7 minutes. I actually failed this the first time because of a bit that comes up quite on later on. Perimeter defense. There we go, we turned off the turrets of this area. Let's just ignore this batshit. Oh, damn it. There we go. Just gonna roll down because that'll be quicker. Also, an advantage of the Wii version. Oh, crap. You get the flick, which allows you to jump. It's a really neat thing that they added this into the earlier games because it makes it much less difficult to deal with. And it also kind of lowers the skill ceiling for using bombs to jump. Because now they're only really required for the second or maybe even third step. Come on, there we go. Why did you close? Why would you close? We can take it. Come on, there we go. 5 minutes to go. Whoa, okay. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. That was close. Ooh, she pissed. There we go. Advanced turrets disabled. Neat. Alright. Damn it, come on. Here we go. And like that, we have lost everything. Oh, great. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Oh, wonderful. Oh, super good. So we are basically relegated to being a bit basic now. Oh, good. Right. Oh well. Back to the ship we go. Oh, you overgrown space lizard. Let's save. And welcome to the cause of a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people. And I don't blame them, to be honest, because shit's good. Oops. I just need to remember my way around. I think this sounds about right. Right. This is the Talon overworld. And it is, well, back when this game released in 2002, it was a pretty much a near perfect tech demo for what the... Oh, I forgot. I've no missiles. Bugger. It was pretty much a perfect tech demo for what the GameCube could achieve. And it still is, actually. Because back in 2002, the only place where you could get stuff like this was the PC. With engine. Well, I've gone the wrong way. The first episode and I've gone the wrong way already. That's gonna bode well. Ow! Damn it! Whoa! Hello. What are you doing, you? Uh huh. Oh. Oh. Guess I gotta take that myself then. I keep forgetting that I lost most of my things. And we're on the hunt to get them back. Right. Ooh, hello. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. Okay. I'd have thought the weird seismic activity was coming from here. Chozo Ruins. Yes. Oh god damn it. Already? More of you, really? Okay. Yeah. Like I said already. Prime, Metroid Prime, when it was first announced, it was, how do I put it? I don't want to sound pessimistic about this thing, but it was almost destined to fail, if I may put it like that. Ow, crap. Oh, no point going this way either. So that's twice I've gotten lost in a Metroid game when I started Let's Playing it. Go team! What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Metroid Prime when it was first announced. Basically, there was no Metroid game for the Nintendo 64. The closest thing that was available at the time was Super Smash Bros. Ironically enough, on the Nintendo 64, because that was at least a compilation fighter. I know some people are going to be up in arms saying, "Oh, you call it a fighting game, bro." Don't care. That's not the point. Oh god. The sounds of flying bastards. Hey! I really hate the sounds of wasps. I'll continue for a little bit. But yes, this game has a bit of a weird history. Oh, that's where I came from. Basically, Metroid Prime was basically birthed of Retro Studios, which were I think they were the first external company to actually make a Metroid game. And the whole process of its birth was a slightly odd one. Essentially, it just crap. It just basically boils down to Retro Studios had a bunch of projects in the works. And they were all designed for the GameCube, but when push come to shove, all of them got scrapped. But there was one that particularly impressed Shigeru Miyamoto. I know I'm basically interrupting this bit, but bear with me. This is bunch of guff, basically. Okay, that's bad. That is super bad. I'm dead. God damn it. Should we just use this as the point where I stop this episode? Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Right. Next time, on Let's Play Metroid Prime, the Trilogy version, hopefully, I don't do that again. Oh boy, it's been a while since I played this. But yes, next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime, I will be redoing the High Totem boss. Because, oh dear, that was silly. See?